So for step 19, the rear arms, well, you can see we've got these C19 and C11 pieces that have to go together, and they're also having you put together the two rear upper arms in this step as well. So there are the screws, the threaded shaft, the adjusters, and then of course those pieces there. Now, like I always say, because these are off the softer parts tree, it even says here, don't over tighten. Well, again, that's the main reason is it's soft plastic. So if you do, you could end up stripping something out. So I will set this all up and we'll put all this together. So now we need to work on these adjusters. Now, this seems like it might be a little bit more difficult because I've shown you with the previous one that I was using my shock pliers to do this, and you can see that they're not even showing you using pliers or anything because really it's too small. But let's see if this will work. I mean, at the moment it seems actually not too bad, so maybe this can be done. The other ones felt very, very tight trying to actually twist these, although now this is getting actually quite a bit tighter, but we'll see what we can do here. It's pretty tight, and this is supposed to be 6 millimeters, so we've got quite a bit of distance to cover still. There's not much to grab. Ugh. Still a little bit of time, ways to go. Oh. Well, we're close. We're close. They are doing it, so I guess it's not too bad, and it looks like I've pretty much got it where it needs to be. There's the 6. So if I take this and measure it out, we're pretty much at the 6. Oops, right there. So I think that's gonna work. So that's all you have to do. It gets tighter and tighter as you do this, but you'll need to do that twice. And I'll just do this one off camera. You've seen me do one, and then we'll quickly come back here. Okay, so there is the second one. So there are our two adjusters, and they are now the same length. If I straighten that out, there we go. So those are done, and so are the arms. So step 19 is complete. So now we're going to move on to step 20 and attach the rear arms. So for step 20, attaching the rear arms, well, we just got to grab the arms we just finished building and grab the screw pins, and then we've got to grease those up as well, just so that it's nice and smooth. So there are our screw pins. So I'll set it up and let's put these arms on. So if we grab one of these screw pins, I can see that they're showing the grease going into the hole, but I am actually going to give the outside screw pin some grease as well, because usually you see that on the kits that they want you to grease up the pin itself rather than just the hole. So I'm not sure why they've done it that way, but I will do that, and I'm going to give this a bit of grease in there. And that means that we can grab one of these arms. I'm going to stick this into here and put that down there, and then push that through. There we go. And now I'm going to screw this in place. So let's make sure that stays in. we go. And then that's nice and free. So I've screwed that in all the way, but you don't need to over tighten. But with the grease, you've got a nice free motion of the arm. So we're going to do the same thing with the other side. I'm going to grease this up. And again, I'm not sure why they're showing just the hole, because with this being a pin that's got to go through all the plastic, you almost want that to be greased up all the way. So again, I'm going to push some grease right there. And we're going to take this pin, and obviously the way this is going to go, it's got to be the reverse of what it was. So that's going to go into there. I'll leave that out. Going to grab this, put this on either side, push the pin in. So there we go. And now we're going to screw this in. And that's all the way. And now that's got nice free motion as well. So that means the rear lower arms are attached. So step 20 is complete. So now we're going to move on to step 21, and we're going to work on the rear dampers.